The all-new season of Futurama is streaming on Hulu.
That's great, but I have to warn you, it's completely brilliant.
The interplanetary hit is back.
The very survival of Earth is at stake.
Is everybody okay? Is anybody hurt?
Nobody's okay. Everybody's hurt.
Watch the all-new season of Futurama.
That's the best damn show I ever saw.
New episodes Mondays, streaming only on Hulu.
For those of you that follow the channel for a while, know that I've been covering this Baker Mayfield thing to Seattle since last season, when Seattle really was trying to get Baker Mayfield on their team, but like any good organization, they were not going to give up more than they needed to because they had the leverage. They were perfectly fine letting the Panthers trade away more than they really should have for Baker for a one-year rental. And guess what? Didn't really work out for the Panthers. Now, Seattle is in a position to land Baker Mayfield in free agency this offseason. The former number one overall pick, 27-year-old quarterback, is going to be is a free agent right now. And Seattle is on his radar. And this I know might come to a shock to a lot of people because they're saying, hey, Geno Smith. We got Geno. Which is crazy to think of because a year ago, if people said Geno Smith, you'd be like, And what did Geno do this year? Geno had a hell of a first half of the season. He knows his organization. Yeah, he's been there for a few years now. And so maybe Geno's going to be the guy. But there's a lot of NFL rumors, as we see here on the NFL Rumors account, that Geno Smith might be heading out of Seattle. Geno Smith might be heading down to Tampa Bay, who currently lost the greatest quarterback of all time and needs a quarterback, who signed and hired Seattle's QB coach as the offensive coordinator, and a new QB coach, Thad Lewis, down there, which Geno Smith knows all of them, and also Geno Smith knows Todd Bowles in his days in New York. So Geno Smith might be heading down to Tampa Bay, which would mean Seattle needs a quarterback. Baker Mayfield wants a starting position. There's not many starting positions available in the NFL right now, but with Geno Smith leaving Seattle, that would create an opportunity. It'd be probably between Seattle and the Saints, depending on where other free agents land, like Derek Carr, whether he lands with the Saints or the Jets, or he's not going to be with the Raiders, whether Aaron Rodgers lands with the Raiders or the Jets. We got some pieces to see how they fall before those pieces move into their place. But if Seattle does move on from Geno or let Geno walk, which Seattle has been known to do, they've been pretty smart the last few years, hence why they didn't trade away more than they needed to, or they were willing to get Baker in the first place, because they knew Baker would be a free agent this year anyways. And they knew last year, even though last year went really well for the Seattle, they met above expectations. They made the playoffs when they were, I think they were a plus 360 to even make the playoffs. So they overachieved by a lot. And now what can the Seattle Seahawks do? The Seattle Seahawks can franchise Geno. But do you want to franchise Geno and pay him $32 million this year guaranteed? I don't think so. Especially when you get a arguably better quarterback, former number one overall pick, Baker Mayfield, for a lot cheaper than that. A lot friendlier team deal. So I think Seattle's going to let Geno walk. I don't think Seattle's going to tag Geno. I think they got other plans. It does not feel like what Seattle would do. They'll let Geno test the waters. They'll let Geno see maybe he'll go to Tampa Bay. Maybe there's somewhere else Geno might end up. Maybe Geno ends up in New Orleans. Geno's going to go where he can start and where he can make the most money. Baker, although obviously wants to make money, right now he needs a starting role, because the starting role, if he succeeds there, that gets him to more money. Seattle's that spot. Seattle, Baker will thrive in Seattle behind the 12s. Oh, man. If you thought Geno was fun, wait till Baker gets there. I mean, we saw what Baker did when he went to the LA. When he went to LA, 2 days. 2 days he was there with the playbook, and he went out and won them that game on Thursday Night Football. Guy clearly is smart, knows football, just needs to be in the right situation. Seattle is that situation, especially with Pete Carroll there. I think Baker Mayfield, Seattle is going to be a beautiful, beautiful marriage. I think it's quite possible Baker Mayfield has it on his radar to sign with the Seattle Seahawks. So we will see. We will see. It all depends on, man, this NFL free agency is going to be fun this year. There's a lot of solid players. And mainly because a lot of them are going to get cut due to salary cap reasons. Not because that they're washed up. It's just that teams can't afford them. So they got to cut them. But we'll see where all the QBs land. I think Baker in Seattle is going to be a beautiful marriage. Let me know what you think. You think Baker is going to end up in Seattle? Do you think Seattle's going to end up tagging Geno Smith? I think Geno Smith's going to go somewhere else and get that money? Who could blame him? Let me know in the comments below. Baker to Seattle, good deal, bad deal? You don't know, unsure? Or do you want to see Seattle go get someone else? Rumors are Seattle might trade for, if Justin Fields is on the trading block, maybe Seattle trades for Justin Fields. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Hey, while you're there, like this video, share it out there, subscribe to the channel, and of course, come check out gameon.locals.com. Great sports community that if you enjoy sports, especially if you enjoy betting on sports, communities for you. Come check it out. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.